Hi everyone and welcome back to this week's video. Something a little bit different and a blast from the past. Working with the most amazing artists over the last 47 years. Sometimes we're fortunate enough to see some of these wonderful works come back to us here in our store. These dolls have come back to me along with a large antique doll collection. So this is not always the type of artist doll that we particularly buy back into our store, but we just thought they're in such great condition. It was lovely to be able to showcase them again all these years later. So these are the wonderful works of Helen Kish. She is one of the most renowned doll artists in the world, and that being the amazing sculpts that she creates. Not only the sculpt, but also the way that they're finished and those beautiful hand painted eyes. I think Helen's work for me is probably one of the best in the painted eye detail. She captures that realism. With a fine art background, Helen certainly knows how to create the most special pieces for you, the collector. This one here was created in 1995 as a special edition called Little Match Girl, and she is a full vinyl doll. She is also articulated, so you can pose her as well, even at the elbow, the hip, the shoulder, and also look at the lovely jointed knee there. Now these are really sought after dolls now, as they are all past editions, and they were specially made in limited quantities as well. The detailing also with the colouring of the hair and the clothing, all in keeping with the size of the doll, is absolutely beautiful. So calling all amazing Helen Kish collectors out there around the world to find something as beautiful as this one. Now Little Match Girl does come complete with her box and also her certificate, which is also a lovely find. You can see there the additions for just 950 pieces, and that beautiful quality piece there for your collection. So if you're interested in anything like this, these are not actually out in our store. These are in our stockroom, and we do have them on our website if you would love to purchase something a little bit different and also very manageable to house. I always loved Helen's dolls because they were always of a size that would fit in a cabinet, or you could just squeeze them into your collection without them taking too much room. So that is the first in this wonderful collection that we can bring to you here, Little Match Girl. Here is number 2 in the wonderful Helen Kish beautiful retired collection. And this is Beatrice. Look at her detail, look at that soulful expression. And Beatrice is actually based on a beautiful painting from the famous Sir John Millais. So this is the original painting of Beatrice, and then this is what Helen has created in the form of the beautiful doll. Again, with that lovely all vinyl body and that detail in the clothing as well, which is absolutely impeccable. Again, with that jointed body and that beautiful work, and those eyes just absolutely speak volumes, don't they? The fineness in the sculpting, the delicateness of the hands. Look how detailed those little fingers are too. Now, it's a real shame that a lot of the doll artists don't create these style of dolls anymore, and that's just because fashions have changed, and obviously the reborn baby market has come in quite strongly too. But we absolutely love the fact we can find traditional, authentic artist pieces like this to share with you. Again, this one does come with her box and certificate, and she's an absolute treasure if you're looking for something a little bit special for your collection. And the connection with it being from the famous painting too just makes it that little bit extra special. Someone completely different. We can see the transformation that Helen has worked through the years in creating many different collections, and this collection has to be one of my favorites. This is Lark in First Heels. It's from the Chrysalis collection, and these are extremely desirable and very sought after by collectors around the world. She's a slightly larger piece. She's beautifully articulated, and her face is just so endearing, isn't it? These are like a fashion doll. They're very, very poseable, and it's the depth of the eye detail that just melts my heart, along with, again, the detail and fineness of the limbs and the fact that they are so beautifully fully poseable. So this one is an extremely special piece. She's very sought after, like I say, and there are many, many collectors around the world that are not always fortunate enough to be able to grab one while the edition is released, because they often sell out very, very quickly. But so beautiful, the quality of the painting, the hair being natural mohair, and also the fineness of the fabrics, using only the very best fabrics and silk, the leather shoes too there with that lovely heel, and even the jointed ankle, just so perfect. Again, she is complete with her certificate of authenticity from the Chrysalis collection and her beautiful box too. You can see there she is really a collector's dream piece. So if you're interested in purchasing any of these special Helen Kish creations, then why not contact us, or don't hesitate to pop it in your basket. We only have one piece of each, but it's just so lovely and refreshing to be able to show you some of the most prestigious dolls from the past collections by the world's most renowned artists. Helen Kish at its best. Working with Helen over the years, we've literally stocked all these dolls in the past in our store, and I remember visiting the trade shows and being so excited about seeing her new collection every year, because it was never ever disappointing. As a collector myself, I love original art pieces, and Helen worked with many different companies over the years to produce them into the vinyl. Of course, from her original sculpts, it was just getting the right company to have the right empathy to portray them at their best. So this one here is another wonderful past edition piece in the original blue Kish and Company box. This is Katya, and she's from the 19th century ice skaters collection. She's just a 750 piece edition, and she was actually produced many moons ago. But again, look at the fine detailing there on the clothing, and the fact that this one is also a freestanding model, jointed at the hips, the shoulders and the neck, but in immaculate condition. I think the collectors just basically kept them boxed all these years and maybe even just popped them into storage. She also comes, of course, with her beautiful wood, metal and leather Victorian ice skates there, and her beautiful certificate too. She's only 750 pieces. She's very early in the edition, and these really are an absolute true find and treasure for your collection. Katya there from the wonderful skating series. She is so beautiful with her mohair, auburn hair, and look again at the painting on those really intense, beautiful blue eyes as well. Again, cabinet size and just an absolute perfect addition to your collection. It is so exciting when we see some of these dolls from the very best collections, and it brings back many fond memories of when we worked with these artists many years ago. Here we have the older sister, again from the 19th century skater series, the beautiful Sonya. So she's coming in at a slightly larger size, but look at that beautiful expression. She's in period costume there with a fine needle cord, and also the lovely cotton and the wonderful Victorian style leather boots. She's also a freestanding model, jointed at the hips, the shoulders and the neck. But she just melts my heart. Her face is so haunting. It's so beautiful. Again, she comes complete with her wood, metal and leather skates, and also her box and certificate. And she's also just a 750 piece edition, which is an extremely small edition worldwide, with the amount of collectors out there that love to collect this style of work. Very elegant in their look as well, but a beautiful piece for your collection. Or why not treat yourself to them both? They would stand so beautifully together. The wonderful Sonya and Katya from the 19th century skater collection. This one's adorable too. This is Kathy Country, and she's dressed as a sweet little country girl, beautiful leather sandals there and her gorgeous sweet cotton ensemble. But isn't she beautiful? The mix of fabrics are so fresh as well. She has the long hair, which is actually rooted, so moving into a different style of doll produced by Helen, and obviously working with different manufacturers and different styles. But beautiful, those elongated, elegant arms there, that freestanding look, and just a really beautiful poise for a doll to position in your collection. But a really gorgeous face again, this beautiful limited edition piece, and again with certificate and box, all in original condition. So Kathy Country is a very different model and somebody a little bit different for your collection, but absolutely beautiful, and just as if she was made yesterday as well. Helen, really known for her sweet, elegant, all vinyl children. Coming in to something a little bit different now, the Christening Baby series. Again, a limited edition collection, beautifully hand painted. Look at those gorgeous eyes. So the larger babies were really a success because it was something very different to what Helen was used to doing in her collections. And this one is Carolyn, and she is a past edition baby. She probably is around 18 inches in length. She's got that wonderful weighted body as well, and that nice floppy feel, so well before the days of reborn babies. This is actually a wigged version baby with the hand painted feature, but very beautiful skin tone too, and it all in her original clothes with her certificate and box as well. We also have another one from the same series coming up next. Another stunning piece, Elisabeth, from the same collection, also limited edition in production, 18 inches, that beautiful weighted body, and the early days of the realistic baby style, dressed in that period style costume, the christening gown, the cape and the bonnet, and that wonderful wig. And hand-painted eyes. Look at those magnificent eyes. You wouldn't know they weren't glass eyes. They are so beautifully done. And that sweet, serene profile there is absolutely gorgeous. Very distinctive style with Helen's dolls. You would spot them a mile off if you know her work. And they're absolutely a darling to own as well. So if you're looking something a little bit extra special for your collection, then we're the shop to come to. We have wonderful artist dolls, antique dolls, reborn babies, and dolls from all over the world. We love working with the specialist artists, and we just love being able to offer you something a little bit different for your collection too. So come and visit us, open here Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You'll be absolutely amazed at our choice in our wonderful store. Another amazing collection, and a bit again a blast from the past, are the wonderful creations from the wonderful American designer Robert Tonner, former fashion designer and wonderful doll creator. We have some beautiful retro Betsy McCall dolls, originally designed in 1952. Robert then decided to recreate these with such passion and detail and bring out this wonderful collection of Betsy McCall in various different costumes and also in different sizes. So we have a few pieces to share with you on this video. Again, they're a full vinyl doll. They're beautifully articulated and also very easy to position, pose and style. So if you love fashion dolls and dressing and making outfits for your dolls, this is a very cute, quaint little character that will just look perfect in your collection too. So this one is the first we have to offer, and she has the most beautiful outfit. Look at that little detail there on the fabric print as well. She's so endearing, and she also comes with her sweet shoes and also her box, and she is available now at MaryShortle.com. So she is the first in our new collection of the Betsy McCall retired pieces. Another absolute darling, Betsy McCall here with the blonde version and the blue eyes this time. So these are all the same size and the full vinyl body. They've got their original costumes there, so you can see there they are just so endearing, aren't they? Again, the detail. I mean, really, Robert is again a master of his craft in being able to produce and collaborate with so many different companies over the years and license chances of producing some of the most famous pieces, and a lot of celebrity dolls too, which has really worked over the last few decades. But Betsy McCall is so charming, based on that 1952 original piece. He just captured that to perfection. He really did. And these are very collectible and sought after. You don't often find them in their original dresses too. So check them out on our website. It will state if they have their original box or not, and the condition of them as well. I mean, these are pretty mint, and I do believe they've been boxed and in storage for many, many years, which seems sad if a collector hasn't had that full pleasure having them on display and really seeing them every single day. But that's all different collectors for you. I also keep many of my dolls in boxes and do alternate them at some time as well. But Betsy McCall in the blonde, if she's for you, then hop on our website now. We only have one piece of each, with them being older retired pieces. This one's a darling. This is Betsy Basic. You can see she hasn't even been unwrapped from when she was originally bought. She even has her plastic on her hair to keep that beautiful fringe immaculate. She's got the longer hair, and she comes in the basic costume underwear and shoes. This one is articulated at the knee as well, so great for being able to play and also dress. Betsy Basic here, just absolutely gorgeous with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. So with the different hairstyle, makes her look like a completely different character, doesn't it? Here we have beautiful Betsy in her denim original sweet little pinafore there. She also has her undergarments and just that lovely brown bob with those hazel eyes. So there you go. Depending on which Betsy you would love to adopt today, then definitely check them all out on our website at MaryShortle.com. This really is a one-of-a-kind find to be able to show all these beautiful retired dolls and the heyday of doll making and collecting. Really are just very special pieces for your collection. Oh, what a darling. This really is just to show you the quality of not only the doll but also the outfits that were created by Robert and his company. So this is Betsy again, and she has an extra special outfit, probably one that was bought separately and added at a later date. She even has a little spectacles, but the detail, it's all felt, it's all hand applied there and all beautifully hand stitched. Look at those sweet red boots. So these are nice because they're also freestanding, but she's so cute, isn't she? She really is a little bit extra special with the outfit, with the brown eyes and the beautiful, lovely, sleek brown bob as well. But that outfit is absolutely immense. It really is just beautiful. 2001 collection, retired piece, Betsy McCall. So if you would love to adopt one of these special pieces, we'll probably never get the chance again to have these. We do ship worldwide. So there you go. Hop on our website at MaryShortle.com and treat yourself to somebody a little bit different today. Here we have another beautiful Betsy in a platinum blonde, beautiful bob. Look at her. She's actually a Betsy McCall basic. She has got under this little costume her sweet little basic underwear there as well. So she's just got this little extra costume with her. That's just how she came to us. But she's really sweet, isn't she? So she's classed as the Betsy McCall basic. Again, that lovely size. And again, the jointed knee on the basic one. So beautiful to style and dress. So there you go, something a little bit different for your collection. If you would love to adopt any of these, then why not get in touch or hop on our website today, and maybe it's the start of a new collection for you too. This video is just getting better and better. We're finding so many delights in this collection. So this is the Effanbee company, also an amazing American company. Again, a beautiful retired piece. I just left her in a box because she's literally never been unpacked. She's still got her original plastic on, her beautiful detailed dress there. You can also see she's got the jointed knee, and this one is special edition Peachy Keen Patsy. She's absolutely, truly adorable. Look at those big eyes. Now, I always find the American style of dolls are very different to the European style, and they really appeal to me. I love the blonde hair with all the curls, the little frou-frou peaches and cream dresses, and just that style is very, very different. We know that a lot of the European artists love to use them on neutral tones, and that works so well as well, and we love that too. But I always think the American dolls really make you smile. They're very bright and cheerful, and it's just been lovely over the years working with these very enthusiastic artists. It was always a delight to go to the New York Toy Fair and see the latest creations, and the positivity and the enthusiasm and the passion for creating their wonderful dolls was always just, it blew my mind, it really did. And I always came back with such a positive, warm feeling of being with these wonderful artists for those few days in New York. It really brings back the most amazing memories for us here as a family business. And really, it's a shame a lot of those days are over, because many companies have sadly gone out of business, and a lot of artists have now retired or just decided to step back from the doll industry. So seeing these just brings back so many beautiful memories of really the heyday of the doll collecting world. And we're still busier than ever here creating our beautiful reborn babies, and it's just a different transition through the dolls and all the many years that we've dealt in the dolls, and seeing what people love to collect and how people love to change their style of what they collect as well. And we still love working with every single artist and company, and obviously producing our own dolls here too. And it really makes our day so exciting, because we never know what's going to come through the door. But I have to say, these do appeal to me very, very much. They're like a sweet little fashion doll. So if you're looking for something a little bit different for your collection that you know you won't see again, because these are significantly older pieces and they're just absolutely pristine. So I'm going to finish this video with the last Effanbee doll. We do have many, many more, but I think we've showcased some lovely pieces in this video. So this is an Effanbee piece, and again, in a way, it's a reproduction of one of their original 50s creations. She's absolutely endearing. And again, it says dolls that touch the heart, and that's exactly what they do. These were all produced in Hurley in New York, in the wonderful factory of that time, and they're all beautifully skilled, created in the vinyl, the posable body, and that sweet little enchanting face. This one actually has the moving sleeping eyes and just that perfect look of that traditional 1950s doll. So there you go, a little blast from the past in this video, something a little bit different, and we just love to share with you all the lovely dolls and teddy collections that we have here to offer at MaryShortle. So we can't wait to see you, and thanks so much. Our subscribers are really growing out on all our social media pages, and obviously on our YouTube channel too, and it's all thanks to you for watching our videos and being part of this amazing hobby. So thank you again, and we cannot wait to see you all in our store very, very soon.